Hey there guys, it's Tom000123 with another video for you guys. This is kind of one of my favourites. I got my third nuclear medal. Finally, I'm starting to get decent kill streaks chained together, finding teams that can actually play properly and not run around like idiots. So yeah, I do jump on B occasionally. I do try and jump on some flags because you can tell from my loadout of my UAV, lightning strike and stealth chopper. I'm not aiming for a nuclear. I'm not really aiming for any high point streaks. I'm just looking to have a bit of fun, maybe get together a couple of decent kill streaks, get some kill streaks in the air, and just rack up some kills. But there's a topic for this nuclear commentary. Are Treyarch getting lazy? You can tell from my last nuclear video what the hell I think, because they decided to half-arse theatre mode, which really mucked up my last nuclear video. You didn't actually get to see the nuclear emblem come up at all my unstoppables on my final kill streak. It was all cut short through Treyarch's half-finished theatre mode, which seems to cut off at random points. No host moderation, no loss of connection. There wasn't two games in my theatre mode with the same map saying 3 minutes and 7 minutes. There was nothing like that. It just completely cut out. And another sign of Treyarch's laziness that I've noticed is, yeah, we've come to expect now Call of Duty map packs. You have maybe one reskinned map that's done in a really, up-to-date map. Say, for example, you've got Studio, which is an updated version of Firing Range. You all know my views on reskin maps. I do think, yes, they look nice, but, Treyarch at the beginning of their production cycle said this is all going to be about innovation, brand new stuff, what the community want. What we wanted was brand new maps, a split from Modern Warfare 3. And while we did get the split from Modern Warfare 3, we didn't really get the new maps we were hoping for, because, of course, if you go back to World at War, you go back to Black Ops 1, some of the maps there were absolutely massive. World at War, especially because you did have vehicles on there, you had tanks, so there needed to be decent, big open spaces. But even tank-free zones on World at War were big. You didn't have any. You had Nuketown, which was just a fun map. That was probably stuck in at the very end, saying, "Yeah, here's a bonus for you guys. Here you go, run around with some SMGs, have some fun." But it seems to have taken the form on Modern Warfare, on Black Ops 2, where the map sizes are getting smaller and smaller, and even the reskin maps they're bringing back, they're not looking for any depth. They're looking for easy ways to get your guys' attention. Look to get you guys firing your SMGs and running around and just no strategy as such. It's like Firing Range is a really small one. It was a really small one in Black Ops 1. That was a small map, but on Black Ops 2, Firing Range Studio is like a medium-sized map. It plays like a medium-sized map, which is not what it was designed for in the first place. Now we go on to what they're doing now with the Apocalypse map pack. You see, you've got Stadium that's come back. Everyone I've spoken to about Stadium say, well, it's not a bad map, but it wasn't one of my favourites. And I can see where they're coming from, because in some cases, if you had a decent team and it was playing well, the connection was good, yes, there were lots of routes to run around with your shotguns, with your SMGs, there were good sniping vantage points, there were good vantage points with assault rifles, but there weren't many. Now, the problem with bringing back a map like that is that everyone knows exactly what to do. They play it like they did on Black Ops 1. Now, Ali A has said on his videos, I've watched a lot of his videos about the new Apocalypse map pack, because of course it's not out on PS3, and I have a feeling that Ghost is going to go down the same route where Xbox did it a month earlier, but we'll talk about that another time. Ali A has said that it plays a lot better on Black Ops 2 because it fits the sort of style of play more. The play is a lot faster. Now, in Black Ops 1, you had to be, the move speed is a little bit less, the guns handled differently. On Black Ops 2, it's a lot more fluent, it's a lot more quick. So Stadium may look like a medium-sized map in Black Ops 1, but again, with all the updates that's happened to Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty in general, it plays a very small-sized map. So again, you've got your run and gunners, you've got your quick scopers if there are any left, and you've got your shotguns. Now, and I don't think reskin maps. You all know my views. You go and watch my studio video. That's had over 200 views now. I think it's a sign of the production team being lazy. So while I was expecting one to come back from Black Ops 1, I wasn't expecting Stadium. I was maybe expecting something a bit more, maybe like an up from the jungle, maybe bring in a medium to large size map, maybe just something to give us something different. We've had Cove, we've had Studio, we've had maybe Downhill is probably the biggest map I think that's been released. Everything else is stuck around maybe Magma, but most of them are stuck around the medium to small size maps. Now, I was expecting one, we got it. We got one from Black Ops 1, fine, it was a Stadium redone. as a launch or something like that. And surprise, surprise, I was watching one of Ali A's videos, Dig Site. I was like, I remember this. This looks very familiar. You can climb over everything, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. But all of a sudden, it just came to me. It was Courtyard. Now, Courtyard was a map in World at War. Now, World at War fans will know it was a refreshing change of map actually, to what we had before. Whereas before you had buildings that you had to go around and not necessarily go in, Courtyard offered you the freedom to run across the map either through the alleyways or right over the top. So that was one of the laws of this map, was the fact that you could go anywhere. You had lots of vantage points, because of course you had the bits at the back where the courtyard actually was, where you could snipe from. You had bits in the middle where lots of people were coming around to with SMGs and assault rifles. But the way it was designed by World at War was to be a small to medium sized map, mostly a medium sized map with the weapons that went on there. I didn't get a spawn raped at all in that map. I didn't get pinned down by artillery strikes that much. Dodge weren't that much of an issue because there weren't that many of them. We can outrun them. Like I say, the map allowed you to get away from stuff like that by going over the top and over walls. Now, my issue with Black Ops 2 with this map is, again, the way the game has progressed, it's going to turn into a very small, very isolated map. You don't have people running with SMGs. Of course, you didn't have laser sights back then. Yes, you had steady aim, but laser sights on this, they'll give you increased range, I think, on steady aim. And more continuous, the reticle doesn't get that much bigger. On steady aim, you had to fire pretty much in short bursts, unless you had like the MP40 or something like that. But on this one, with laser sights, you had rapid fire. You got rapid fire now. You got extended mags with I know you had extended mags on World at War, but extended mags on this one. The assault rifles, which like the Type 25 and the TAR, and the M8A1 with fully automatic on, had very, very quick rates of fire. So pretty much every gun can be used in a situation where you can be up close and personal. And my fear is with this map coming back is that it's not going to play the same way that us World at War fans. I'm a massive World at War fan. I think it's, in my opinion, the best Call of Duty. I just fear it's not going to play the same way, and it's going to ruin it for us. But on to my main point about these two maps. Yes, like I said before, we expected one reskin, but to get two surely highlights Vonderhaar's, well, not necessarily Vonderhaar's, but Treyarch's attitude to going back on their word and what they said about innovation and moving the game series forward into new areas. They're not moving it into areas. God no, they're moving it back now. You've got old maps coming back in. Two new old maps now coming back in, reskin versions of not necessarily great maps, but they're not using this is a fantastic opportunity for Treyarch to say, right, fine, we've listened to the criticisms. Yes, we've made a few mistakes with the sniper rifle patches, with the SMG patches. Tell you what, we're going to release a fantastic new map pack for you, full of brand new, never seen before maps using the game world that we've created in the campaign. I was thinking, that's my thinking. You have a great opportunity, you've got a great platform, you can create futuristic worlds of anywhere. We've not really explored the jungles in this futuristic world. Are there, apart from drone, but are there going to be underground bunkers maybe? There's such a space station, for crying out loud. There could be a space station in this. You could be fighting on not necessarily an aircraft carrier, but a hovercraft. Simple things like that just take it into a new skin, into a new universe that will just really lift the series. But Treyarch haven't done that. They brought back two old maps, and it just highlights for me their laziness in their approach to Black Ops 2 in the later stages of their cycle. And I say, roll on, Ghosts. Anyway, that's been me. Like I say, leave a comment, leave a subscription, leave a like, leave a dislike, whatever you want. If you think we can improve in any way, leave a comment in the section below. Check out our other videos. Like us on Facebook. There's a link in the description to our Twitter page as well. And of course to James Dyer, who's done our logo. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.